what we do in Erie Shores via diversification and underwriting is kind of the main way that we can protect investors' money that might be looking to have something secure. When you talk to a financial advisor, they'll review a fund, a mutual fund, and they'll typically make a decision on that fund. The downside is that that financial advisor unfortunately cannot control how that fund performs.
Correct.
So with investing in the markets, you are going to be dependent on external factors that influence markets. Now, mortgages are very similar. However, what we do as a company when we initially look at a mortgage opportunity is we put it through a very strict underwriting stress test in order to determine if this is a correct fit for our investment.
Right, mitigate your risk.
Mitigate our risk, right? And we look at factors that they encompass the mortgage experience. So we look at income. So we'll see and determine if this is a file where we think the borrower is going to be making payments. We'll look at our security. So we want to assess what is the property we're lending against, what is the market that it's in, is it marketable, and would we be able to sell that property?
It's called quality of the asset.
Quality of the asset is what we look at. We'll look at the borrower's credit. How likely are they to repay the loan? We don't want to be lending to individuals where we don't have confidence that we'll return our funds to our investors. So we make sure that we go through these individual channels and we grade our mortgages on a scale. And mortgages that receive an A grade we'll typically look at on a basis of a strong investment. Mortgages that receive a B grade we will look into and we'll only lend on them if we can ensure that our risk is mitigated appropriately. If mortgages pass through these grading systems, then we look and move into funding them as a mortgage opportunity.
Correct.
If they fail, then we do not engage that mortgage opportunity because our goal is to ensure that stable and secure return for our investors.